Hey, salut, bienvenue, or bienvenue de retour. Pretty nice place I'm in here this time, huh? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Jeeves, Jeeves, love, don't come in while I'm recording, okay? Got that? Thank you. So hard to find good help. Now back to reality. I want to talk about a couple of things in this video. And start with this kind of shortcut that French people use when speaking. That's one of those things you never learn and find out by happenstance. And that is using third person on instead of nous. Have you heard of this? Have you already started doing it? If not, you have got to start. I remember as I was developing my fluency while living in France, I was hearing people do this all the time. And at first I felt like I wasn't understanding, like my ears were deceiving me. But then I realized, no, people aren't using nous. So I started doing the same thing, just using on. And I saw that it was, of course, totally accepted. And now years later, it's second nature. So hopefully it can be second nature for you too. Makes speaking so much easier. So let's go over a few examples, right? To begin with, instead of saying something like, we're very happy, nous sommes très contents, which sounds nice, but formal, simply say, on est très content. Simple, right? Another example, we have a car. Instead of saying, nous avons une voiture, simply say, on a une voiture. I mean, can you imagine how much easier it's going to be to start doing it this way? Right? As a last example, instead of saying, we don't like action movies, nous n'aimons pas les films d'action, simply say, on n'aime pas les films d'action. Cool, right? Now you'll notice I also dropped the negative ne to contract the sentence a bit, which I go over in another video, so check that out. But now let's hear you give using on a try. Go ahead. So much faster, right? You're already sounding more French. I mean, using on really is how the French speak in everyday vernacular. Nous is just not highly used and more relegated to professional communication and situations. And considering you're already used to conjugating for third person il and elle, why not just start using on like the French do, right? Yeah. Now, one thing to be aware of is nous cannot be replaced when using it as the object pronoun. Us, as in the sense they told us yesterday. Ils nous ont dit hier. Don't catch yourself saying, ils ont dit hier. Yikes, no. Don't do that. But when using it as a subject pronoun, we, you can get rid of it. Just, leave it home, put it away, and just use on. Don't be the one in the room speaking like a formal French study guide. Now, there is another shortcut that people use sometimes when speaking. And admittedly, this is not one you will hear all the time, but it is one you might hear occasionally. And you can certainly use it in conversation. And that is replacing parce que with car. Are you familiar with this at all? Have you seen or heard of this at all? Well, let's try going over a couple of examples. So first one could be, I don't like planes because I get scared. So instead of saying, j'aime pas les avions parce que j'ai peur, you can say, j'aime pas les avions car j'ai peur. Or, I have a lot of acne because I eat too much chocolate. So you can say, j'ai plein de boutons parce que je mange trop de chocolat. Or, j'ai plein de boutons car je mange trop de chocolat. Pretty interesting, huh? Now, you give it a try. Go ahead, let's hear it. Great. So, Again, this is not to say that using parce que is passé or something, because it's not. It's still the word that people highly, highly use. But car is also an option. Now, as a side note, you will realize that I dropped the ne in the negative to make that informal contraction again, just to speak a little faster. Check out that video on that. But using car can certainly help to move a sentence along a little faster too. And by using this along with on and other methods of speaking faster, you will undoubtedly improve your fluency, improve your comprehension, and certainly be more French. So go out there and give it all a try, okay? Thanks for watching. Ciao.